As another autumn falls on Bayview Retirement Home, the residents are back with a spring in their step. If Diana has grown more tolerant...
Why does he sound like a Hoover in a toilet bowl?
Harvey has grown more charming.
Hello, Tom. So glad you're not dead.
And Geoffrey is maturing rapidly.
You think it's a bit silly to name a teddy after a station you were once sick in?
Still waiting for God and growing old disgracefully. A new series begins Thursday, the 8th of September on BBC One.
This is BBC One in the South East.
Good afternoon from Newsroom South East. At least 50 psychiatric patients a year are being killed by massive doses of tranquilizers, according to the mental health charity Mind. Its warning comes as a Kent woman battles to have the cause of her son's death officially recognised.
As Mind launches its report, Mabel Johnson from Tunbridge in Kent is preparing for the next step in her legal battle. She wants the cause of her son's death officially recognised. Since the 19, Philip suffered from schizophrenia. 3 years ago, he died in hospital. A post-mortem revealed he died of a condition related to the neuroleptic drugs he was being treated with. Mrs. Johnson says psychiatrists are neglecting the mentally ill.
The doctor only sees the immediate effect in hospital. He doesn't live with the patient and doesn't understand that these drugs are not a cure and they're not the total sort of panacea that they're made out to be.
The Mind report also says too much importance is placed on drugs and not enough on care and support. It says patients like Philip deserve better.
A Hertfordshire man's been remanded in custody in Thailand after being charged with drug trafficking. Matthew Jones was arrested after police seized nearly £4 of heroin in the hotel where he was staying in Bangkok.
24-year-old Matthew Jones from Hadfield pictured alongside the heroin police say was in his possession at the time of his arrest. The police claim he packed the drug into 4 plastic packets and used a clamp to compress them. He's suspected of belonging to a British drug smuggling gang which exports heroin from Southeast Asia to Europe.
It certainly doesn't look good for him. He had a girlfriend in the apartment at the time, and he's made it quite clear that she has got nothing to do with the case, and he's apparently just taken the blame for it all.
Matthew Jones will stand trial in 84 days' time. If found guilty, he could face life imprisonment or the death penalty.
2 relief planes filled with aid equipment for Rwandan refugees take off from RAF Manston in Kent tonight. It follows an appeal launched by the charity Oxfam.
Oxfam is providing water for 800,000 people in the refugee camps of Goma, each person needing 10 to 15 litres a day. In a highly successful appeal, London and the South East raised £200,000 in 3 weeks to provide supplies for the latest airlift.
We take the water from, standing lakes or running streams, and if it's dirty, we transport it into our tanks, we treat it and we distribute it, and we can do that very cheaply and effectively.
This weekend's Notting Hill Carnival will also be helping the refugees. Money will be raised for Oxfam's appeal through the sale of whistles.